Mercedes, MAN, Scania, Iveco, Freightliner. The FIA European Truck Racing Championship is about to start. The show is on.
Hey, I'm ElusiveKev, I'm a scum. Welcome back to Euro Truck. Everything moving, fighting, battling, drifting, battle bots. That's what we're playing, isn't it? As you can see the grids, we are right at the back in our T-Sport machine. Alongside... oh, the name we can't pronounce.
FIA ETRC is ready to race.
As it's the final round of the season, the first of the 4 races to end it in Jarama.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready.
To rumble as we have 3 laps and we are underway. Last the first challenge. Let's see if we can do it round a very tight and twisty circuit as we tried to go for the inside and just having none of it. So 3 wide.
Now on to the next.
That's right, someone's gone wide in front. 23. Let's try and catch up to MJ as we're already into the top 5. Using the balanced setup as well. That's right. Bless what you're doing.
Keep your brakes cool. Remember to spray water on them.
It's cool. We're getting to know Blessed, aren't we? Around the outside. Up into 3rd. Already getting that champagne.
If you see an opening, go for it.
Have you not been watching this first half? That is why you're braking in a straight line.
Great overtake.
I know, it's almost like they stopped still for me. I've been forgetting about the water in the first half. Does that? That was pretty good. Let's go down the inside of Rodriguez. Drift it round up into the lead. Does he have a 5-second penalty for contact? I have no idea why. We've barely touched anyone this lap. That's all. Really got to brake for this corner. And hard uphill. Maybe got to shift it down a second there because you just lose too much revs there. Keeping it in 3rd. At least you should have water for the end of the race. If I've forgotten about using it for the first half of this lap.
Okay, focus. Keep pushing.
Can we take the final corner flat out? Oh, drifted it. Yes. Oh, that was fantastic. We're not lifting in the final corner. That's the once we've decided this race. As we go on to the second lap. Under the 220 mark already. I can't remember what was the last time we did on our like inspiration round here. As now it's drift time. So we're going to Scandi flick. Not quite. Maybe try and do it into this corner. You know, this corner is pretty difficult because it's got such a late apex. Like, where's the apex? Where's the apex? There's the apex. Why don't we drift around that one? Maybe this one. Not really.
Okay, focus. Keep pushing.
Again, maybe should have got it down a second. It's flat out! Flat, no! Oh. Beep, 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 beep. Don't want me. How have I held on to... oh, I blocked the track, that's why. I'm still in seconds. I mean, they should have heard me coming with my loud beeps. I mean, I didn't even know the truck had that as well. Pretty cool that you still have that beeping. As he approach. Oh my god, why is this thing so loose? I mean, we've got the balance setup, which is a bit more loosey-goosey than even the cornering setup, but still. Do we have damage from the first lap? I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest.
Focus. Keep pushing.
Yeah, we're going to get the win. Calm down, calm down. With our mega drift skills that we've got in this truck. Look at that, even in the gravel, full opposite look. With the final corner, it's just because of the camber. It's not like that full drift. We survive. Actually, we might not win because of the time penalty. God damn it.
1 lap left. Just a few laps left. Keep pushing.
No, hang on. Is it trying to say the gap is 10 seconds in front? Because I think you're lying a bit there. It's more like 3 to 5. Probably actually less than 3.
Keep going. You can win this race.
Saints. But now I believe that I can fly. Reach out and drift into first. Come on. Come on, truck. God, I forgot you have to be in second for so many corners. So we can't take this corner flat out, unfortunately. We do have to lift slightly. Ridiculous. Oh, he's giving us first place. How nice of you, Rodriguez. Hey, you're giving us first. Don't be blocking us now. God, I want to turn in so early into that corner, but you just got that penalty marker and you got the drift as well. Just showing off.
Okay, focus.
It's like, you're giving us first. Thanks for that. Have a drift in your face. I get no penalty for using the gravel as a shortcut. Okay. I'll take that. This could be the greatest victory in European truck racing history. You can survive the final drift. I'm gonna set it up. Oh, go, go, go. Do not lift. Yes. Now let's see the gap. Oh my god, look, we're smashing it that time wise. This is quite like older. Oh my god. Bad enough of it. We made 10 seconds on that final lap. Over 10 seconds. Like 15 seconds. To second. As Edrado got schooled in second, then we've got the Czech driver home, Rodriguez Lanes, Albacete, James, Gruber Anderson. Oh, and then the Dutchman in last. Oh, the Frenchman's gone now. And in the Gramo Cup, Rodriguez still won that though. And the Czech driver, James Anderson, and the Dutchman. So, we've got 20 points. We're almost 100 points ahead of Jose Rodriguez. Then we've got Hahn, Albacete, James, Rodriguez, Dutch driver, Corber, Hahn, Czech driver, Anderson, and Lentz. How's Lentz so far back? When the Czech driver's in the top 10 and missed a round. And no, he's not leading in the Grand Cut. That goes to James and Rodriguez, Anderson. That's pretty close between those two, 13 points. And still with the shout as well than the Dutch driver. So, second race time, new setup. We've gone for the cornering setup. See if we're quicker with this. Because there's quite a few corners around here. It should be.
Okay, focus. Keep pushing.
Go try. Oh, he's pushed us wide. Oh, the leader's gone wide. As we've got a truck on our inside, we got blessed. As we've gone from 8th to 1st in 3 corners. Oh, we just managed to keep the revs up there. Definitely didn't there. We do lead by a couple of seconds already. That's a bit ridiculous. Oh, I wonder how the final corner's like with this setup. I'm gonna get my drift on again. Oh no! It's not liking that. Too much drift. I forget with that chord, it's so tempting to get so early on the power, but the back end's like, no, mate, why are you even bothering? I had other plans.
Try to hold your position.
I forgot, it doesn't brake as well, Gordon. Beep, beep. Sometimes it's delayed with the beeps, I don't know why. Does he rejoin in third? Smoothly. Did not force anyone to brake. Shouldn't get penalty for that. So Blessed giving us the inside. Oh, Blessed, what you do? Oh my god, we'll be battling someone for this final corner. Here we go then. That's out. Oh, it's not as fun. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Recognise this talent finally, you know? That wasn't as fun though. That was pretty stable. I might go back to the balance out just for the final corner, for the final couple of races.
Okay, focus.
Oh,
Pushing.
I can see why it's not as good with the brakes on this, because the front end, so it seems like just the weight transfer in the truck is so much better on the balance setup. You saw how late it lurched forward there on the brakes. On the cornering, just not as good as Hello 30. We're here. Oh, he's still giving us the space. You always leave the space. Easy flat as well. Through the left. That's why it's a cornering setup. Why we got 5 seconds? Just to say hello to our friend. Ridiculous. Remember, late apex on this one. There we go. See? You've got to wait until you're halfway through the corner, then you nail that throttle. Not sure I can take that corner flat still. Let's turn. Oh, it did actually respond. I didn't know this was voice activated, this truck. It's set to the final round, now we found out. Brake. Turn. Oh my god. Let's try it in the final corner. Drift. Nah, maybe it doesn't work actually. Oh, actually quicker that time wise, are we? So 7, wasn't it? Oh, 2-8.
Hold your position. 1 lap left.
But we did have to overtake someone as well.
You're running low on water. Use it sparingly.
See, that's why I shouldn't be doing it. In the first lap. Or first half lap. Got to save that water. Oh, that's flat. Why did I even pretend to lift? Oh, not able to get the revs up just. That corner's too wide, that right hand, because it also bottoms down a bit as well with the camber. That's all though. Bit of drift there. I've got to do that actually Scandi flicker into the corners with cornering. Like turning a bit early. Or try and open up the corner really is the Scandi flick. Wait. Right, a bit too deep there. Oh, we can try and test out if this left-hander's flat now as well. So here we go. Take the right line.
Your position.
Oh, it is. I mean, you do have to take some gravel. But that's our line through the corner anyway, as you can see.
If your
So,
brakes cold, remember to
no
spray
real
water on
difference.
them.
You just said I've run out of water, and now you want me to use water. Make up your mind. So here you go, Scanny flick it into the final corner. Even using some grass. Just not as impressive. I think we've got to go back to the balance setup, even though this one is quicker and it's like time-wise. Or it's actually pretty level. 207? No, 208.
Congratulations, first place.
It would have been quicker if I didn't try to drift it in the final corner. As you got Lentz in second. See, heard the criticism of the first race, battled up to second. Or started right at the front, didn't he? Then we've got Harm, James, Rodriguez, Albacete in the home race. Hey, your driver actually got experience in the home race. We've got Rodriguez, Eduardo, then Volstistic, Anderson, Kai Nagelfort, Corbett and Hahn. As in the Grand Cup, then James, Ed, Rodriguez, Volstisnik, Anderson, Kai Nagelfort in 5th. So we get 10 points. 97 points ahead. We can get that triple figure lead with Harmeens 3rd, just 6 points back. Albacete in 4th, just 4 points back. Heck of a battle going on for 2nd. Heck of a battle going on for 5th as well. James and then Rodriguez separate by 10 points. Klein Nagelfort ahead of Korba by around 10 points as well. Nicole Volchisnik up to at 9th ahead of Hahn. And then Anderson and Lentz in triple figures finally. Just 16 points off 11 and just 22 points off the top 10. So it's the penultimate race. Just 6 laps to go this season. As you get underway for the first 3 of them. And oh my... Hulkenberg, calm down. Damn. Oh, he's still pushing us off.
That was superb.
Look at him. Damn with Echo drivers.
You're falling
So,
behind. Try to catch up.
So for once, it's one corner. My God. Just over dramatic all the time. I'm not.
That was superb.
I want Jeff back. Can I get Jeff for my truck? As we've actually got our own setup for once. I thought I'd try it out. The old in-between setup between the stability and the cornering setup. So we'll see how this goes. As
Good overtake.
why is that sarcastic as hell, that comment? That actually was a good overtake. See the leaning on drivers. Getting towards the top 5. As we're up to 6th. I have no idea why they're braking there.
Good overtake.
Thank you. So far I'm liking this setup. Pretty handy. As we're up to 3rd. How have we got a 5-second penalty for them braking over the hill? My God.
Focus. Keep
So now we've got the Czech driver in front who's braking. Good job.
a great overtake.
So actually the brake buy, so halfway between the 2 settings then means Balance has no suspension, like no front suspension, no dampers. So and then cornering has quite a lot of that. So we're in between on that. Brake bias is 42 for Balance, 62 for cornering. So guess what? We're on 52. Oh, here we go. Final corner. Come on. Drift. Drift. It's alright. It's a bit better, as you would expect, in cornering, but a bit more manageable than Balance. So we'll take it. It's like how you want to drift in a rally car on the old gravel in the Welsh forests. That's the 4-wheel drift you want in the corners. That's the experience at Finland this weekend. Cannot wait to follow that rally. As Rodriguez, 14, mate. You're in the wrong gear. Or forgot to hit the accelerator. Oh, here we go. Extreme drift. Go on. No. Didn't quite work out.
Try to pick up the pace.
Hang on, I'm blocking everyone. Beep, beep. Oh no, we're going forward actually. I don't need to beep. I mean, a truck doesn't need to beep. You heard nothing there. All sounds are natural from the truck. Like beeping, everything. So halfway through this last race of the season, and we've already lost our damn mind, I think. So yeah, then you have the anti-roll bars. No front anti-roll bar at all on both sets. I don't really see the point of the setting if on all of the setups actually, even stability, I don't remember it being used. So sorry about the crude cut there. My body tried to kill me because I was actually having fun for once. So sorry about that. So as I was saying, not sure about the anti-roll bars in this. Don't seem to be that important. Oh my god. Marshals! Oh, you're saved. Thank god. Bye everyone. B. Oh no, don't need to. Oh god. It's okay. Only a minor tap. Only a love tap. Well, there goes our hope of the clean street, probably. And I was saying that, are we around 15 seconds behind the leader? You never know. So yeah, maybe I won't do my own steps ever again, because it seems to be too much swinging in the corners, even more than balance, which I don't understand. But as I said, we've got an element of the cornering setup in this. So under braking, as you're seeing, we're just locking up the rears, and then it just has a mind of its own.
1 lap left.
Sounded a bit disappointing. Yeah, we have to keep going. I mean, you've made a Horlicks of this race, but we have to keep going. Team boss says. So get into the top 5. Kind of got gifted that one. Of course. Whoa, it's a good move. Hello. This is that Anderson in front. It is down the inside.
2 laps left. Keep pushing.
A few laps. So what race is she watching? It's down the inside. It's the final lap. We make risky moves. Let's use the grass because they brake in the middle of the track for some reason. So bye, check driver. Oh, the leader's around 10 seconds up the road. No.
If you see an opening, go for it.
Which I've just done. I mean, it was an open goal, but we'll take it. But we're going to spray some champagne again. There you go, breaking the gravel. That's the most effective way to take this corner, I've learned. I know we got a 5-second penalty, I just realised. Again. So... oh, water runs out. Good timing. So are we going to finish second or third? Who knows? Let's all mount that curb in. So I'm going to cross the line in second. That's a race didn't quite go to plan. Oh, set up. Maybe that works. You're going to be quicker.
Well done. You finished second.
2:06 of that setup. Maybe we just need to go with my own setup. And for the final race of the season as Rodriguez wins. With Volchtistic ran out the podium ahead of Hahn, Anderson, Rodriguez, Eduardo, Klein Nagelfort in 7th with Janes, Albacete then, Corbett and Harm, while in the Grammar Cup is Volchtisnik, Anderson, Rodriguez, Klein Nagelfort Jane's in 5th. As a chance of getting that triple figure lead might have gone. Which is the only guy to beat us. So, we're only 92 points in the lead. Heading into the final race of the season. We've got Helm in 3rd. So that battle for 2nd's quickly over. But Albacete in 4th could still grab a podium in the championship. Just 2 points back. Jane's up the 5th ahead of Arado Rodriguez. Klein Nagelfort guaranteed 7th with Folge Tisnik up to 8th in the end. A point ahead of Gorbat. 5 ahead of Hahn. And 13 ahead of Anderson with Lentz guaranteed the wooden spoon.
Try to pick up the pace.
We have just started the race, the final one of the season. And she's moaning from hitting the accelerator. Seriously. How about that for picking up pace? Just take the lead in the first corner. So that's how you answer it. Dive bomb through the middle of all of them. It's all going wide. So yeah, I have stuck with my own setup. It seems to be decent. Apart from when you're turning and braking at the same time, then you just lose the rear end grip. Like we did a couple of times in that previous race, but what a season it's been. Learning all about this truck racing business.
Keep it tight in the corners.
With the license tests at Seoul and in Argentina, which we're going to be visiting in the World Series. Very much looking forward to that. Then with Fuji, Indianapolis, Laguna Seca. God, a corkscrew of these trucks? You kidding? Fuji, Mosport. So many fantastic circuits to visit. Like they've done a great job with the World Series circuits. Like that list. Superb. So very much looking for that. But the European track, it's been pretty decent. And I can't actually remember where we began now. Oh, Misano, that's it, isn't it? On the shorter layout. That's pretty fun learning things.
Keep it tight in the corners.
Fortunately learning that our opponents are a bit too easy. And then we definitely learned that in the Ungaro Raceway. So what a great circuit that is for a fictional one. Wish it was real. It needs Ungaroing anyway. And F1 can have that. We'll take the Ungaro ring raceway. Should we say Hungary Raceway? That's it, isn't it? So that was pretty fun. Made our first couple of mistakes as well. Well, big mistakes. But that is actually a difficult circuit as well. Just like the Ungaroing. Do I shift it up here? No, staying second. Got learning things about this circuit all the way to the final race, final lap.
Okay, focus. Keep pushing.
So you've got half the race to go. And then I can't actually remember where the 3rd round of the season was. Where was that? Was that the Nürburgring? Was it? Can't remember now. I remember the 5th round in most. No, which is pretty fun. Trying out that circuit for like the first time properly. And then who can forget Zolder? My god. And then Bugatti Le Mans, which is decent. Good fun. Actually had a bit of a challenge as well. Those races, wasn't it? And then here, which is
Okay, focus.
drift
Keep
capital of the
pushing.
world, apparently. Of all circuits. And it is just It is much more fun than I expected, racing the truck round there. Behind Jarama, you just see, I want to call these tight corners. Yes, there's undulation, but
Just a few laps left.
and it's tight, twisty. And it is. I know it is. But it is a great challenge in these heavy machines. So, yeah, fantastic season. Ending it on a high as well. Absolutely dominating this race. Took the lead right in the first corner and have not looked back. Literally, I've just nipped back in the wing mirror for like the first time.
Okay, focus. Keep pushing.
Oh my god, calm down. Final race of the season, final lap, half of that to go. You don't need to tell us to keep pushing. Get the champagne out more like. Oh, you can get on the power early. If you take that corner tight enough then. See, learning right up to the final lap. Yeah, I can't wait to try out the World Series though. Like I say, with all those circuits, should be brilliant fun. Oh my god, we actually braked on the circuit.
Keep your brakes cool. Remember to spray water on them.
See, with the teachings right up to the final corner. Not that I've really got water to play with, but okay.
Try to hold your position.
Oh, I'm trying. I think the sun is more likely to win this race than anyone else, to be honest. As through the final corner, flat out towards the line, we're going to smash our fastest lap as well. Going to do like a 2:04 maybe? 2:03? No, 2:04.
Congratulations on becoming the European truck racing champion.
Congratulations, first place.
Yes, deep voice man, why can't you be our crew chief? Can we make that an option? You know, have our crew chief be the announcer. That'd be nice. Because I'll always listen to Deep Voice Man. There's James in second, 30 seconds back. 3 laps, remember. Then Colin Nagelfort gets a podium. What a legend. Ahead of Eduardo Rodriguez and Anderson, Jose Rodriguez, Volstisnik, Albacete, disappointing end to the season for 23 for MJ. You've got Lentz, Hahn and Korber. The 4 German drivers finished in the bottom 4. What the hell? With James in ahead of Colin Nagelfort, Rodriguez, Anderson and Volstisnik. So, we get 10 points and win by 97 points. 326 place 229. Then Albacete grabs third on count back ahead of Harm. I'm guessing he won more races. James runs out the top 5 ahead of Eduardo Rodriguez and Klein Nagelfort in 7th ahead of Volchiznik, Korber and Hahn. Anderson just missed its out of the top 10 by 2 points, and then it's a bit lonely in last. I think I know why my voice is broken. It's just saying Klein Nagelfort for once. Really breaks it. As morale is through the roof after a visit to the Socado del Jarama. Credits, points, an almost perfect end to the season. What were we doing in race 3? Team finances through the roof. So, we can look at a new year maybe. Battle around Mazzano, Hungary Speedway, Nürburgring, Slovakia. Forgot to mention them, didn't I? Round 4 of the season. That's pretty good fun as well. Racing around Slovakia ring for not the first time, but very rarely been round there. Same with most Autodrome, Circuit Zola, 24 Hours a Mont, and Jarama. No, they've actually changed. I thought they actually changed around the calendar, but they haven't, have they? They've just moved it with kind of the days that it was. 10th of May, good day. Pre-season testing beginning at Nürburgring. So if we stuck with the European calendar, so let's say we take place in Misano, do we get a 4-year contract? We do! Look at this! The real shit begins now. Get the proper trucks as well. You get all the teams, I think. So we go Anderson Racing then. Yeah, so we still got the regular for the race weekend trials. Then we got like Anderson. Then we got Lion Truck Racing. I cannot pronounce that name. Racing Team. Hungry Truck Racing Team. Then we've got TTR Racing as well. Don't Touch Racing. I'm not sure I can join that team then. And then Sharabin Truck Racing. And then we got to battle to earn a Tank Pool 24, SL Truck Sport 30, a Truck Sport Lutz Nürburgring, then Bagra International Racing System, a 2-on. As you can see, a couple of teams got some downgrades. Well, a couple of downgrades. So even it up. So yeah, they can do a full season contract. But as I said, we'll be checking out the World Series. Let's take part in it. As again, we're going to have the same settings, 25% on. Assist, as you can see, hard, full, on, off, manual. And next time we'll be checking out the World Series and choosing our teams and seeing what we can do. But we can definitely go back to European Truck Racing Series, can we? I'm guessing we can. So they don't actually take part together, they're like separate, which is pretty cool. So yeah, we can revisit the European Truck Racing Championship maybe once they've had an upgrade to our opponents and see what it is like with the full season contract and having to test parts, look after them and develop them. So we'll check that out later. But next up, the World Series. We're getting our baseball bat and gloves and taking on the world. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.